gals. So today is going to be an MRT, a metabolic resistance circuit, and metabolic resistance training. This circuit is really mostly focused on like back attack, so a lot of upper body stuff. We're going to do deadlifts. I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. So we're going to do deadlifts. We're going to do dumbbell swings. If you have a kettlebell, you can bring it out, but I'm going to show you how you could just use it with a dumbbell too. Overhead presses, we're going to do some rows, then some bear walks. So all of this circuit, we're going to be timed. So we're going to do 30 seconds on the clock, resting for about 15. Again, really listening to your body, like how'd you show up today? How you feeling? You feeling strong, girl? Like, let's hit it. If you're not feeling too strong, that's cool. Just move through the motion, like listen to your body. That's what it's about. So I'm going to show you what the moves are. If you're doing something and it doesn't feel good, I want you to stop, okay? So I don't believe in no pain, no gain. I really hope you get that by now. If something doesn't feel good, you need to stop. Your body's yelling at you, you need to stop. And then you reach out to me. So I will show you what deadlifts look like. So for deadlifts, what is super, super important is you keep that proud chest up and you're going to pull those shoulder blades back. I like to actually think of it as like squeezing my armpits, okay? It's like a good cue. So you squeeze, okay? So what we're going to do is the weights are going to be in front of you. I'll show you from the side. The weights are in front of you. Keep a nice spine and you're just going to go down to where you feel that pull in your hamstrings and then you squeeze back up, okay? So what's important is that you don't drop. This is not a deadlift, okay? So I don't want none of that. What I do want is proud chest, bum out, squeeze up. So it's almost like hitting a low counter. So if I show you from the front again, proud chest, come down to what feels good, squeeze up, okay? So those are deadlifts. Then we'll be getting into dumbbell swings. So a dumbbell swing is essentially the same movement, so it's like you're hitting a low counter, so you got a nice hinge. And it's like wrist to zipper, so it's really like your hands are like here, okay? This is not a swing. This movement is not a swing. This is a swing. So the dumbbell or the kettlebell, you're gonna hold the dumbbell like this. If you have a kettlebell, you'll grab it by the horns. And you're gonna really just go under and up, okay? So I don't want it to be a squat swing. It's not a squat swing. It is a hinge swing, okay? And we squeeze our bum up. We squeeze our bum, we squeeze our legs, we're gripping the floor. That's what a true swing is. We're not leveling up, we're not muscling up the weight to go over our heads. We're not doing a CrossFit competition with kettlebells. So the proper way to do a swing in this instant would be really just, it's gonna go to where your body brings it, okay? So it's somewhere around here. It shouldn't end up going very much higher simply because your arms are not muscling it up, okay? Your arms are simply holding the weight and your body is just propelling it up. It's all in your hips, okay? The next move we're gonna do is overhead presses. So we've done presses before. Again, full range of motion. Anytime you hold a weight, so this 15 pounds is still 15 pounds. If I'm off even by a little bit, this weight is now probably closer to 18, 20, and so on and so forth. And it's my low back that's gonna that's gonna take the brunt of it. So full range motion, okay? So we're gonna have our weights out to the side, push up, full range motion. So if I show you from the side, full range motion, okay? If you'd rather use just one dumbbell, that's cool too. Grab it like this, full range motion, okay? So you could do your presses like this as well. That's fine. The next, we're gonna do some rows. So again, a nice hinge. Your weights are gonna be out to the front of you. Your palms are facing your knees. You're gonna have a proud chest and your bum is out, okay? So I'm not like this, it's proud chest. And we're gonna come out to the side and row. Bring it back in front. off to the side and row. Okay, so if I show you from the front, so in the front, squeeze those shoulder blades. Squeeze your shoulder blades. And then the last one is a fun one. It's like a animal movement. We're doing bear walks. So bear walks we've done before. Really what we're going to do is we're going to do forwards and back until the timer goes off. But what you really want to have is straight arms and straight legs. So your bear walk might look something like this for now, and that's okay. So long as you have straight arms, straight legs, forwards and backwards. Your bear walk might also look a little bit closer, and that's okay. Okay, so it's not about speed, it's about good form. Okay, so forwards and backwards, and if it gets to be too much, you want to catch your breath, you can even just do this, okay? That works too. So, grab your tunes. We will be going through all of the moves and then resting until we recover that oxygen debt and then going again. So we're going to aim for about 3 rounds. If this is week 6 for you and you want to add an extra round or 2, you own that. If you're feeling like you can do it, you got it. So I'm going to grab my water and we're going to get started. All right, ladies, so we ready to rock it? So here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. We're going to get about 10 seconds to get started. Starting in 5 seconds, starting with our deadlifts. So I'll show you from the side. Nice proud chest. And squeeze up. You can also do this with no weight. And you would be just doing the same movement, just no weight. And that is fine. Make sure you keep a nice proud chest and you squeeze your bum. Okay, the next is we're going to be doing a dumbbell swing. So our rest is about 15 seconds in between circuits. Between moves, if you feel like you need more, that's cool. So we're going to grab our dumbbells. Breathe out at the top. All right, next one is going for overhead presses. So again, just really what feels good to you. 1 dumbbell or 2 for pressing, nice range of motion. Okay. If it feels like the weight is getting too heavy, you can use your hips and do like a push press. That works too. So it's like dip and push up, or just straight presses. Really what just feels good to you. Back attack, shoulder attack, here we go. Okay. The next will be rows. So again, a nice hinge, squeezing the shoulder blades up. All right, so I'll show you from the side, a nice hinge. You're going to come out and in. Nice and slow. The elbows are driving right near your body. Here we go. All right, the last one, bear walks. So I'm going to try to stay in the screen for you, but I'll be going forwards and backwards, okay? Here we go. When you go backwards, really push actively with your shoulders. Okay, now we recover to what feels good to us. We're gonna rest probably about another 15 seconds after this. So that was 15 seconds of rest.
Session complete.
Gonna rest again. We're gonna get ready to go again. So, same moves. Feeling strong. Here we go. Feel it in that upper back. All right, here we go again.
Starting session.
Starting in 10 seconds. Starting with deadlifts. So again, proud chest. Go down just to where you feel it in your hamstrings. Squeeze up. All right, getting ready for swings. So again, make sure you're gripping this good. If you have a dumbbell, it's easier to hold the horns, but if not, you could still use a kettlebell. Same thing, nice wide stance. Hinge, wrist to zipper. If you are using a bell, a kettlebell, the bell may touch your bum, that's okay. We call those kettlebell kisses. Squeeze hard. All right, getting right into overhead presses. So, if you're using one dumbbell, you can press like this, okay? All right. Next. Oh, sorry, we're doing rows. Sometimes I skip moves. Next is dumbbell rows. So proud chest up, squeeze your armpits. A nice hinge, you're going to squeeze. 1, 2, 3. All right, next we're doing some bear walks. Bear walks, here we go. Just to what feels good to you. Moving nice and slow. Straight arms, straight feet, straight legs. Bum in the air. Okay, we're going to recover again. Go for round 3. Feels good, eh? So we're going to complete one more round. Once the oxygen debt is recovered, This is week 6, and you want to add an extra round, 2 or 3. It's totally up to you. I would not do more than 25 minutes though of any MRT. If you can do 25 minutes and still feel like you have energy, I'm going to suggest that you increase your weights a little bit, just to challenge you, okay? Not that heavy is better, but better is better. So 25 minutes on a metabolic resistance training, it's pretty good. You don't really want to push your system too hard. So enough chit-chatting, let's get back to it. Round 3 starting in 10 seconds. Here we go.
Starting session.
Starting with deadlifts. Here we go. Deadlifts. So a nice proud chest, bend, and up. Getting into dumbbell swings. So again, just holding the bell if it feels good to you. Hold it solid so it doesn't go flying. Nice hinging. Squeeze your legs to protect your back. All right, getting into overhead presses. All right, starting in 3 seconds. Overhead. Nice presses, if I show you from the side. Nice ranges of motion. All right, next is the rows, dumbbell rows. Feels good, here we go. Nice hinge, proud chest. Here we go. Squeeze your upper back, squeeze your shoulder blades. Okay, last one, bears. Bear crawls, I want your booties up in the air. Okay, it's not a crawl, it's a walk, bear walk. Booty up in the air. Here we go. All right, ladies. So now, we catch our breath. Catch our breath.
Session complete.
Catch your breath, that's great. Okay. Let's do a 1-minute finisher. We've done these before. We're going to do a minute of burpees. So, at the beginning of this program, I asked you to write down how many burpees you can do. So now we get to test that. So, you're going to count how many burpees you can do, resting when you need it, but get back in when you're able to. Make sure you go to the bathroom too before we start. Resting when you need it, jumping back in when you can. You're going to count how many burpees you did. So, in this program, we're going to see how you're feeling. You know, what progress have you made? Are you still the same amount of numbers? That's cool. Maybe next week you'll get a little bit higher or maybe not. But it doesn't matter, okay? So it's just a way to motivate you to push a little harder because it's you against you. So for 1 full minute, I'm going to put my timer on. And we're going to get ready to start. So let's get these burpees out of the way. 1 minute burpees, doing as many as you can, resting when you need it. Count how many you get in there, and then you can go and compare. So let's get this done. Get on with this day. Okay, let's see. Here we go. You can also, you don't have to do chest to deck. I just want you to do what feels good to you. Because this is your workout, your finisher. 1 minute. Here we go. Burpee. Nine. Struggle is real, losing your pants. Here you go. We are done. Done, ladies. That's fabulous. So, that felt great. We did it. We're going to catch our breath. If this is round 6 and you're looking for an extra challenge, you can up it to about 1.5 minutes of burpees or even 2 minutes of burpees, just to see. Or if you want an extra challenge, you can definitely do Tabata burpees, which would be 8 rounds of 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, which I've also done, a 4-minute circuit of hell. I like to pull that one out when I don't really have time to work out. So let's get us stretched out. We're going to start in the prone position, so we're going to lay on our tummies and get stretched out. So what we're going to do, we've done these before, but I want to really stretch this out good. So you're going to have your hands out to the side. I'm going to squeeze my bum to turn and twist, okay? So I'm squeezing, and I'm going to turn and twist to where my leg feels comfortable to go. Okay, really opening up my hip. Okay, I'm going to release. Try again. Squeeze. Turn and twist. This is also good for our shoulders that we just worked. Let's 1 more time. Turn and twist. All right, let's try the other side. Turn and twist. Oh, it's hard on my, not too close to my couch. I'll try again. Let's try again. Okay. Squeeze. Turn and twist. Oh, nice stretches. You feel it stretch. Feel it stretch. Feel it in your shoulders. One last time. Nice and slow. Squeeze, turn, and twist. Arm pretty tight. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to push up into a cobra. So a cobra position is essentially we're going to pull our shoulder blades back and down, and you're going to pull up. My feet are flat on the ground. I'm going to lower back down. We're going to do that again. So we're going to push back into child's pose. So child's pose. All right, back into cobra. So down. Ready? Pull your shoulder blades down and up, down and compress. Here we go. All right, back into child's pose. Now I'm going to bring one arm in. Pull up. And the other side. Awesome work, ladies. Great work you did today. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. I'm hungry.